Hello, hello, my World of Warcraft loving friends. This is Venus Callida, and I mean business today, so we're going to get straight in there. We're mount farming. Well, it says 5 days left of the Pandaria, it's a Pandaria remix in World of Warcraft. The truth is that includes today, so it's only 4 days left. And in one of those days, I will not be here. I'm going to a Harry Potter fair to enjoy the world of witchcraft and wizardry. You know, I'm a great fan if you've been following along with me. And I've got some dailies to pick up so that I can get the tokens. We're at the point where one of these mounts is costing like 18,000 gold and such. So we need to do all that we can do. And I've also been upping my armor because I figured out that I can't get into the raids because my armor's not good enough. And the problem is I'm choosing between upgrades in my armor or getting those pets. So I spent like over 11k in coins yesterday just to arm up a bit so that I'm ready to arm up the next level. My item level is now 342. Not good enough. I know raids need me to be over 400, but when we look at my coins, 641 coins. So I need over 3,400 coins just to level up one piece of gear anymore. And I found there's one that got away with me, but I can't level up the rings or the trinkets. I've never had a neck. Apparently I have to have a different revered category somewhere in order to buy a neck piece. I have been exploring that. Any kind of neck piece. Let me just go in here and double check. I didn't check last time I was online. I did the time before that, but let's find who sells them. Which one's the one that sells them? Let me find it. It's so crowded in here. What do you sell? We don't need, and we got all of those. At least that is one good thing we did, that it was really a gold mine at the time. What are these? Not need. What is anything at that level? I don't know. Dairy remix is over. Let's sell. So we need all the gold we can get. This is awesome. She has 10,000 gold in the time that we've leveled her from level 10 to max in the game, which is awesome. We're going to have to check in at somewhere else because I'm not seeing who sells. Oh, is this the mount seller on this part of the journey? Okay, let's go look at this guy. Oh, this is it. So what we need, we've done the first 3 pages. 4th page not done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. And these are 38,500 for one. Ouch, we're at 744. Okay, and nobody's bringing up what they sell. Does anybody here have a necklace? These are just appearances. No, I need the actual thing. So do you sell? These are just appearances. I need to find like a... I'm getting quests now telling me to go to Ogrimmar. I think it's in getting ready for the end of the Pandaren remix, but I've been having fun in here, honestly. I did have fun in the game back then. It was a change from Cataclysm, that's for sure. Alright. Let's start queuing while we send ourselves around the world here. Queue. We're gonna always, as is our habit, we'll do a scenario first. That's my mental warm-up. And we can't do any of the raids just to confirm because I am not high enough geared to get into the heroics. That is why it hasn't been happening. So, yikes. Everything else is fine. I don't know how long these last. Okay. 30 minutes done. Alright. Now, in the meantime, we've been doing something else that we weren't doing originally. Oh, here it is. Just looking at the general quest, we've done a lot of it. That's great. And we're still in the Jade Forest, and it keeps wanting other things. We're just not getting all the, we kept killing bosses. We kept finding land bosses out there. This goes to everybody. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? And here comes man number 3. We're all just kind of doing our own thing here. Is anybody collecting all this stuff? Dee, 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 dee. Oh, look where we are. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Where'd the other guy go? Where'd the other guy go? I don't know. I'm just gonna collect all this stuff. We're all happily aggressive in here. Hey, Mr. Frederick, Dr. Frederick, hi. I just wanted to come on in so people know I'm here and around and awake and everything is good. Thank you for your comments and watching my other videos. I do want you to know, Dr. Frederick, I call you Doc Frederick in a dating door game for the beach edition. And I've been working on it for 2 days. I took a break last night. So it's taken me some time to put all the illustrations together. But if you keep an eye out, this weekend, you will be featured in one of our door games. I like to try to put some of my regulars with some of my newbies into my door games. And I haven't made one in a while. So definitely, I hope you will enjoy it. And if there is a theme for a dating door game that you would like me to put you in, just let me know. But I hope you like this one. I chose a character to represent you because when I looked you up into YouTube, I couldn't use your icon. your YouTube icon. So I just chose something for fun. And if you don't appreciate it, just let me know in a comment somewhere what visual you'd rather me use for you. But it basically puts you in an anime guy that's standing on the beach in swim trunks. Don't worry, it's not a Speedo. But I hope you'll just take it tongue in cheek. It's fun. It's just a way for me to acknowledge and thank the people who are my followers in my channel. Just as you all get to be a monster named after you in my Singing Monsters, you also get to be featured in my door games. Unless you don't want to be. Some people so far, either they haven't noticed they're in them, or sometimes I've tried to let people know. And if I can't let you know, I just hope you notice. Hello, Kevin. How are you today? Oh, this is a treat seeing my different people. How are you, Kevin? So I'm just trying to raise enough, basically bronze to both level up my eye level before Pandaria is completely gone. In 4 days it will be over, and then this character ends up in part of the rest of the WoW universe in the regular area. And I really wanted to be able to like gear up for so that I can get into the raids. And so far I can't do the heroic dungeons. And that's why my dungeons or my raids here haven't been giving me the raid status, because I'm not geared enough. So I'm switching back and forth between a round of buying mounts and a round of buying my eye level. My eye level is now 342. I need to be over 400, possibly over 425. I know the best raid status was around 450 for Shadowlands. So flipping between the two, it's taken a lot. Like going through the dungeon, one raid and one scenario daily a day isn't getting me enough coins anymore to buy stuff. Everything is higher level now. So we're getting into a dungeon next. Glad to see you. I'm making a new dating door game. I don't know if you're in this one, but you can, when you see it in the comments, it'll come out on Saturday. So if you've got an icon in your YouTube that I can use to represent you, I'll use it, and if not, I'll choose something. But if you'd like to be in one, just let me know. I try to stick with the ones I know for sure are over the age of 18. If I know they're kids, I make sure I don't use them unless it's something appropriate. So I am mindful of that when I know about the people. Yeah. And so I've been working on it for 2 days. I really love it, and I'm just finishing off the visuals. And I need to know, what are your guys' favorite music styles? I know Cyan loves trap music. I've used different styles of music at the background of my different door games, but this one's going to be a long one, so I want to know I'm making a playlist that people are going to enjoy listening to. So Doc Frederick or Kevin Castillo, I think it's Castillo. You haven't corrected me on that. Castillo. I think it's Castillo. I think it sounds good. I don't know. Are you Italian, Spanish? I don't know. But I'm Italian, so I'm going to read it that way unless you correct me. But just please do let me know what kind of musics are your favorite music styles, everybody. And then I can use that when I'm making the playlist for these games. This one's going to be a long one, not joking, but it's the beach edition. There's a lot we've got to do in the summertime to have fun, and I wanted to like recognize all of it. And if you'd like a door game with a different theme, just let me know. I did make one about crime, a crime story in there. So if you check my playlist, you'll find those. Oh, monastery. What's in here? Kegs of ale. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, here we go. Dungeon time. I've got the eggs in the frying pan. I got to go eat them. But I want to let them sit for a minute. I'm resting my eggs. Anyways. Oh, and I need a drink. I am drinking green tea with ginseng. And it's made with honey instead of sugar, so I really love it. There's also a version with plum in it, which is also really nice. Okay. I'll do this. just disappearing. There's no loot apparently. I don't know. What is this about? I like him. This is a. Oh, sorry. Okay. You have a call. Sorry, when I get into my dungeons and stuff, it's hard for me to watch the dialogue. This is very lickety split compared to this time it's me motoring along. Yay, this time I was in the... Hey, welcome back, Kevin. Yay, we just... Okay. Somebody wanted us to try something new. Yay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just left it. Oh, well. Uh-oh. Maybe somebody wanted to work with us there since we bulleted through that one. Whoopsies. Alright, let's bring this over here. So yeah, I was just saying I'm sorry if I go really quiet when I'm in a dungeon or a raid. I can't do, I can't check the chat at the same time. I'm not a multitasker like that. I really get into just wanting to do the raid properly. Well, the raid is next. We haven't done a raid yet today. We're definitely getting our gems together. So how's your day going? I'm planning to go to a festival, like a fair. It's a Harry Potter Wizarding World fair where the whole town, it's like a tiny town, but it's a very old town. And so all the people who own all the stores convert their stores into looking Harry Potter-esque. Like you're going through Diagon Alley or something, or like Hogsmeade. I'd say it's more like Hogsmeade. And you get extra treats and stuff. They turn some of their stores into places where you can do scavenger hunts, and there's a real Wiccan store in there. And I want to bring I'm going with Bunny and Tishy Adams from this community, and we're gonna meet there. Yay! I know I've gone to the Yeti cons with Dark Alice, and I'm doing this Wizarding World with Bunny and Tishy Adams, so that's great. So, and because I do cosplays, and so I'm going to be going as a Slytherin. My costume's ready to go. And I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to wear a wig or not. I'm not sure, because it might be pretty hot. And wigs are pretty hot. But it'll be outdoors too, so I'm just not sure. I've been wearing my hair up a lot, not that anybody needs to know, in buns and stuff. Or like, I learned how to do snake braids though, for the Slytherin look. And I do not mind that at all. Okay, let's get this done. We are at 11K. It is not enough to get any more of the mounts. It is enough to gear up one piece of gear, but then I'm still starting over with trying to get the coins. But one of my pieces of gear is just pretty low. So if I fix that one, okay, so 374, 388, 374, 374. Oh, the piece of gear that's really low. I thought I put purples on. I do have two purples. 374, 380. Okay, I'm gonna take this purple up. The two purples are up. I need to do one more full round of gear ups. I see what's happening here in order to get into those. Great, so we're gonna burn down all the coins I just made today to gear me up. 388, 388, 388. One side of me is gonna be geared anyways. 388. And now, there's not enough. Okay, so, what else do we need to gear? 1, 2, 3. What is that? 4. Wow. 346. Can I gear that one? I don't even know. I don't think it lets me. Okay. So we've got a ways to go in collecting coins. I can queue. Oh, what was I trying to do? I can queue for the dungeon, but I mean a raid. The raid is the only thing we haven't done yet. Let's get on my motorcycle. Why am I walking? Okay. It's gonna send me where? Alright, we're gonna go see Nat Pagel and do that stuff. While we're in our flight path, I'm gonna go grab my eggs. Okay, perfect timing. Dum dum dum. Actually, I made eggs today that are a little bit more loose because I put like liquid in it, put tomato juice in it and stuff. It tastes a lot like how my aunt used to make it. I've been channeling my aunt a lot lately, but she used to cook for us all the time. She was pretty cool. Alright, thinking of her at the moment. Alright, we need to from here fly down to Nat Pagal because we've got fish to give. We don't have all the fish. There are potentially 3 kinds of fish you can give every day as a daily for the rep, and I do want the rep to go up. Oh, there it is. Oh, flocks of birds. I love all the little details in the ambiance, the bugs and the birds and the butterflies and rabbits and all. Creepy crawlies. They did such a fabulous job with this game. And I'm sure other games are doing the same thing and they do this with their other games, but like this is still going to be ever my favorite. The one that's held my attention the longest. And yeah. Hi everybody. Oh, jumping the shark. That's not bad. I don't really understand how I win, but nomadic octopus. Yeah. Can we give him anything? Can we be not a stranger? We're still a stranger with Nat Pagal. I can't believe it, but we're so close. Alright, hopping on a shark. Here we go. Holding on, we gotta punch it, punch it, punch it. Holding on, we're holding on, we gotta punch it, punch it, punch it. Watch out where you're going there. Hold on. Punch and punch and punch it. Can you imagine trying to do this to... We're jabbing it, we're jabbing it, we're jabbing it. Hold on. Jab, 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 jab. Hold on. Running out of steam, we're running out of steam, we're running out of steam. Are we gonna win? Are we gonna win? Hold on. Watch out where we're going. We're gonna be bounced off soon. Hold on. We did it! Oh, here we go. Not too bad. I want that little gold ball. Made it so hard now to farm these. I'm really mad that they nerfed my flying fish. We want to fall on that golden ball. Come on. All right. Get in there. Get in there. Get up there. All right. We're still a stranger. Oh my goodness. What is this one for? Nat Pagal. Okay. That's what my power bar is for. Alright, let's find out what they want us to do today. Because I want to leave Pandaria Remix at least being not a stranger. Well, and let's see if we can get one of the fish we can hand in right here, right now. Last time I was online last night, I wasn't like streaming my gameplay. I was just wanting to burn some stuff down, and the fishing wasn't going very well. Like, it would go right to the end every time and not a fish would be caught. So I don't know. That's when I shut everything down for the night. So yeah, for anyone listening, there is a new door game, Venus Callida's dating door game, and it is the beach edition. I love it. I think it's fun. It's very long, but it's it's like, PG rated, good old fashioned fun. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a way for me to acknowledge and thank all of my subscribers, everyone in our community. I feed some new people and some originals subscribers into each one of these games. And if I notice someone's been more active in the chats when I'm online, I'll try to include them because I know they're around. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys will like it. I haven't done one in a while, to be honest. I usually start doing them around Christmas and Valentine's Day. Oh, I got four to five. Come here, little guy. Okay. And I noticed we have a few viewers online, so please feel free to say hello. Let me know who you are. Let me know who's out there. And if you'd like to be featured in one of my door games, please just leave me a comment. And if you have a theme for a door game I haven't done yet, let me know about that too. Because I've done a crime story one, I've done the regular straight up dating, I've done hanging out around the mercenary camp. This one's going to be things we do in a beach vacation. But I like it. I'm just finishing. It's taking me time because I have to do a lot of remove backgrounds in order to put some of my pictures in. And because I'm taking time to pick little icons to represent. If there's a subscriber I'm trying to represent but they don't have a picture that they've chosen to represent themselves in their YouTube channel, then I try to pick one that kind of what I think of when I see their name. Okay, what is this one about? Where do I go here? Oh, all the way up there. Okay. We're going for a little ride, everybody, and hopefully when I hand this one in, I will no longer be a stranger with Nat Pagel. Now, if I am, there are at least 2 more fish I could find and hand in to him today. Hello there, Copper. Is it Kaiju? That's okay. Are you part of my channel? Because I welcome you to join us, of course. And I don't force people to talk, but I just want you to know that I'm noticing that someone's there, because sometimes when I get into my dungeons and raids, I forget to look over at the whisper area, and then they start talking about how I always forget to talk to them once I'm in the game. I'm not very good at a gaming streamer. Like, some of them can talk the whole way through, and I'm just like, focus, laser focus. But I'm so glad that you said hi. Thank you. And I hope I said your name right. I am going to be, after I do this stuff with Nat Pagel, I'm definitely going to be, what am I looking for? I don't even know. I'll be looking for doing a raid before I get offline. And I do have to get offline in about 20 minutes, so there's that. Who are you? Oh, that's my friend. I don't know how to find Ojani eels. I wonder if I have to fish them up or something. Is there any special bait they gave me? No. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. That's okay. I don't mind at all, as long as you're not offended that I'm quiet. Once I get inside, once I get cute, I'm so terrible. I know that I should look and then I forget, and then I don't realize how much time has passed, and sometimes people feel ignored, but it's all good. But please, if you're not a subscriber, join my channel. Please. And enjoy watching. Sometimes I'm online for just half an hour. Other times I'm online for like 2 or 3 hours. It depends on if I have other responsibilities in the flesh world or if I'm really into something. And I have to say Shadowlands killed my love of World of Warcraft. But I've come back in about mid-dragon flight because everyone was getting their dragons. They were helping me get my dragon. So when I started my YouTube channel, it was all about gearing up and getting a dragon in Dragonflight. Oh, that's all right. I have to leave in about 20 minutes. So we're all good. But that's fantastic. So thank you for watching my gameplay. And yeah, and if you ever want me to try out other games, That isn't World of Warcraft. Thursday nights, if you see my show schedule in the oh, I forget what it's called, the community tab in my YouTube will tell you when I am deliberately, oh man, I can't think today, when I'm deliberately online and, oh, can't see from there. I don't know how to get these eel. I'm wondering if they have to pop up or if they're their own school of fish. Look at all these skitterers. Actually, I love my skitter mount to run around on top of water. It hasn't been the one I predominantly used lately, but yeah, with this Pandaria remix, I've really been back into the game. I really liked Plunder Storm. Actually, that brought me back into the game because I was getting to the end. I was getting into the top 3, and I think one time I won it by accident, maybe. One time I was one of the last two. I'm like, really? What? I am what? Oh. Or like there's like 2 in together and then I'm the 3rd, so I'm definitely done. So yeah. How do I get this fish? I'm not seeing any. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to find it. I'm gonna skip that one for now. Oh wait, it's salmon. You know, you can't pass up a good salmon. I love salmon teriyaki, to be honest with you. I don't know if you like teriyaki. I do like chicken teriyaki. I mean, I'm assuming I would like beef. I never picked beef, but I love the salmon. Candied salmon. You know, you can buy that in a bag up in the north, in the Arctic. They eat candied salmon up there. It's actually pretty good. So when I cook fish and I want to do something like that, I'll start with orange juice as the base, or like pink grapefruit with the fish instead of butter, and then I'll put like honey on it. It's awesome. I know it's very sweet. It's a very sweet treat. A very sweet treat with the meat. No pun intended. Heard that afterwards. Forget I said it. But no, but it's actually really nice to have the citrus fish. I like it. Ooh, we got one. So there's only one more to find. That's great. Not to bore you with this, but I just have to get some salmon. Just as I mentioned, I like eating salmon a lot. And I love how they added the little fish that jump out of the pools now, so you feel like it's more alive in the water there. Oh, I missed. Okay, well, anyways, you gotta find these eel, and I don't know how to find these eel. We're gonna fly above and see if we can see them. I don't even know. This is the World of Warcraft. I love it because I love anime style drawings. I love anime style characters. And so when I saw the anime shaped faces in the game, I was like, this is the game for me. I love the visuals in here. They're just beautiful. What's over here? What is this? What's making all these rapids? I wonder if they come up while we're fishing these pools, because I'm not seeing eel, I'm just seeing the fishing pools. But I did get one of the fish. So we've handed in one fish. We've caught one fish, and there's a 3rd daily fish that could be caught to hand in. So while we do this, let's hope we catch it. So yeah, this is World of Warcraft. Now what I'm playing is, I'm using my time runner. This is a timed event. There's only 4 more days after today. One of those days I definitely won't be able to be here to play. So I'm trying to do what I can now. I'm trying both to gear up so that I can get into the heroic raids, and I'm trying to get all the flying mounts, because I haven't had time to farm those kinds of things in the last couple of expansions. Okay, I'm gonna do something else. Let's just kill a couple of critters, because you guys must be bored. See, I can turn myself into this lightning ball because of a gem I socketed into my helmet. And poor little skitters. Okay. Oh, there's a creature on land I got too. And I get quite a range on it, so you have to be careful if you don't want to pull a Jenkins where you use this power. Oh, that's nice. But, oh, there's one up there too. I have to go get that later. Okay, I'll zap some skitterers here and there so that you guys aren't too bored. But that's a power that I have. But Pandaria Remix is just, I guess, to give us something to do while we're waiting for the new expansion to pop, the War Within. And it's looking really interesting. And this is a character made specifically for this event. It doesn't allow you, like a beta will let you take a copy of your real characters. This character is new. They wouldn't let you take a copy. You're leveling this up, and I guess it becomes your new character in the world once the remix is done. So I've been, saving up the gold. I've been trying to gear up, and now I've realized I need to save all the gems. I was chunking down on I was crushing up the versatility gems because I know I'm not doing PvP in here. But then I realized once I'm in the real world, the regular world, the original world, 5 days from now, I'm going to need those versatility gems because I am a PvPer. I haven't shown you guys me doing PvP too much, but when Plunderstorm was on, that's what it was about. And it was awesome, and I was getting in the top 3. I won. I ended up in the top 2 a couple of times. It was pretty cool. So my aggressive side really came out and woke me up. So when Pandaria Remix came out, I came in, and once I realized what I could use these bronze coins for, and that I could unsocket gems and not lose them when I get rid of older gear, that was just awesome. I've got such a collection of different kinds of gems now too. Give me a second. No pressure, but is my microphone very quiet? I do have a better one. Now I don't know why. Is this any better? I think my Logitech is dying. Oh shoot! Can't kill that. And I've noticed that even when I'm using my good microphone, my videos are coming out so quiet too, and I don't know why. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is this better or worse? I need to know if this is better or worse. Now I'm playing with a dial. I don't know if this is better or worse. I don't know if this is better or worse. This is the same. This is the highest. I don't know why this would be the same. I'm gonna have Magnus come over and check my wires and see if I plugged in my stereos in the wrong hole. I just don't know. Which hole? Hi, Doc. Do I sound louder now? Or am I yelling? I'm so sorry, guys. This is the sound budget I've got. But I will have to leave in. I think I'm not going to do the raid right now, guys. I'm going to save the raid token for later. Okay, thank you. Awesome, thank you for the feedback. Okay, I think my Logitech is just dying. I don't know why. And I don't want to bore you guys too much. I have no idea where these eels are. I'm quite sure in the past eels have come up to bite me. Now that I want to find them, I have no idea where they are. Murphy's Law. Oh, whoops, I think I missed something there. Hang on, I'll read that. Oh, the thing I was gonna... Oh, the loot is gone. It faded. I took too long. Poor little loot. You're dying without me hitting you, kitty. Alright. What did you say? Oh, and I'm putting this thing in and out all day long. She said, haha. Because when I'm recording stuff for my shows that I'm going to pre-do, like pre-post, which I've done. I pre-posted up to the 20th for a meme and a short video every day because I'm just so busy. I'm just so busy this month. Okay, so Dr. Frederick, I call you Doc Frederick just because your name is so long. In the door game I've made, I hope you don't mind. If you mind, I will fix it. But it is an anime guy standing around a beach in his. Ooh, there's a boss. Let's go get him. We just have to figure out how to get me down there now. I figured out to throw myself to the ground and hope I don't die. You're all gonna die now. I'm such a cheerful person. Good, kind of busy. Well, because I knew I was gonna have these surgeries, I made sure that after every surgery, like within a week after, I had to go out and do something in public to make sure that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Copper, I hope you're part of my community too, please, because you're so positive. I need to collect you now. I collect people I like. You're all my people now. Here, I'll just kill a few things before we go, and I'll figure out the eels later. I think Doc Freddy is a bit over the line. I don't think we know each other that well yet, but that did go through my mind once when I was thinking about it. But I hope you will. I did have to, by accident, and it was totally by accident, there will be you with like a pool floaty, like a toy that floats in the pool. And it was actually by accident where you ended up and where it ended up, so I had to change its positioning. But these are the funny things that happen when you're not thinking about it. You're just like trying to, like, you know, when you have a process for something and just chunk it out, and then you go back and look at it later and go, oh, that happened. So yeah, that happened. But I'm totally amused and having fun with it. And I hope you will too when you see it. I hope you will too. And if you guys, again, if you have ideas for themes that you want to see in a meditation video, or, oh, you guys haven't told me your favorite music styles, because I have to pick a style of music for this. It's actually going to be probably my longest one I've ever made. So I had too many ideas. Yeah. And, I mean, I am still not able to drive because the meds I'm on for the painkillers are too strong, but I am able to talk to you guys now without having blood dripping down my throat. That's not so gross. But anyways, maybe too much information, but I'm finding a lot of people out there doing their stuff. We're telling you about what they're eating and what's going on around them, just being real about it. So unless it upsets you or triggers you, and you just have to let me know, I'm just gonna be me. Okay. I have like 13 minutes left. What is it? What's, oh my God, I'm not God, I'm just I'm a goddess. I'm the goddess of love, and in ancient times of warrior battles, victory in battle. Yeah. No, I'm a person that gives myself things to do. I haven't because I've always been the one of the friend group that looked up like the fairs and the events, and of course the cosplays once I discovered that too late in life, but I'm so glad I do go to them sometimes. It's okay. I'm actually okay. I'm a definite real survivor, and I've been through so much worse. I put myself in worse places in this life that nothing's taboo to me. Anyone can talk to me about anything without feeling judged. The only way I judge is if like you're trying to con me out of my life. You know, everybody needs to be safe, and I have to say that I have simply cut and run or cut people out if it was like bad for my health. So as much as I want to be inclusive here and all that, I also realize that in the real world I probably couldn't live with anybody You know, like my family that I came from, I'm used to them. There are certain friends I've known since we were kids, like in grade school together and stuff that maybe. But then there's others I'd say we'd never be friends if we'd lived together. I would like to keep our friendship, or we'd never be friends if we went on a vacation together. We don't. A vacation for me is not what a vacation for you is, and we shouldn't punish each other. Just accept that and don't be mad at me about this. Like, I want to still be your friend, so we can't vacation together. Like, I'll do th- I'll do things like that. Um, and but I live in some bad places, and I am this strong. I have that internal thing that keeps me going. I don't need other people to motivate me. But there are times where I've found that things are too lonely, or things are not motivating, and things are just too sad. There's places I've lived that are isolated, that, I mean, it was 11 to 13 funerals in a month. It was just too much. And I know if there's people out there who come from the military, who were medics, for example, you might go to the funerals for the people that you lost on the table that week. Every Saturday you're at a funeral. It's too much. Those of us in the jobs where people come together for sad reasons instead of happy reasons, that's why I've always been the person to find festivals, video games, things that, like, yes, I know this is a war game, but this isn't as gory as those horror things out there. I don't do the horror ones. I don't seek out horror movies. I've got an internal sense of humor that not everybody may share, but situationally I can be pretty funny. But I'm also capable of detaching really fast once I see something is a bad pattern. Just because I've learned you can't save people. I'm hoping through my channel, like not from the gaming side, but the meditation stuff I do, the chit chats, that I'm keeping people company and that they're not feeling alone or lonely like places that I've come from. For example, it has a real toll on people, and that is the biggest bobber I've ever seen. That is hilarious. Hang on, I gotta stand beside this bobber. So, see, right now I'm finding my humor in life. Wow. I can't limbo over it, so I'm just gonna jump the line. He's so funny. That's the biggest bobber ever. I'm just gonna be, I know I'm all over the place, but not to get too heavy. Distance for me makes me know there was a good reason for the distance. Interesting. Well, I have to tell you this, in the corporeal world, the human world, I collected all the shy, quiet people as my friends. Um, it's not that I didn't feel personally shy, but in public realms where like in a classroom where somebody better answer the question or we're gonna be on this all day and I just want it over with, I will raise my hand and speak out. People usually be sad if you're asking me for my actual opinion, so my friends know not to do that. But I will just run my mouth. But my essays don't reflect what I really feel or think, because I was raised with, they read your diary to then call the social worker. So you don't say anything. You don't tell your life. It's a different generation than the youngest one that's out there right now playing these games. But so my diary in school when they forced us to write journals was, today I'm writing a journal because the teacher asked me to write a journal. So here's me filling the pages of the journal with sentences so that I can finish writing a journal today. And I would get in trouble with this. And they would call my parents and complain that I wasn't saying about my life. And my parents are like, it's none of your business. So I'm one of those. And I don't know why I started talking about this, but the shy people that didn't want to speak usually were my friend, because then I would share our answer or our point of view. I would be like the spokesperson. And I find at work that people pay people to be the speaker. So a lot of people would team up with me. I wouldn't have to do the research. I just had to look at it real quick and be the speaker of it. And then they had to field the questions. So it became a good team with me and quiet people. So the fact that I am collecting the spectators and the introverts and all that online, but you guys are talking to me. Like, I get to know all the deep thinkers' thoughts and views of this world. And I find it interesting. And often the things I'm thinking too. Well, that's the way teachers are. It's like, tell us your day. What was your day like at home? What was your day like on the week? What did you do on the weekend? I've always felt that I won't do that. Although as a teacher, I would find topics like something else, something like something funny that they could talk about. Imagine this, imagine that. If you were here, if you were there, roll dice to be a character or find a setting. Like, I won't ever make someone tell their personal business. If they disclose something, it has to be written up. People get called, you know? And also there's the judgments on where you see something a certain way or take it a certain way and other people see it some other way or turn it into something that it's not. There's so many problems that come with that. So, like, yeah, I don't keep journals. But also I learned this too. Nobody wants to read your notebook from school, like your homework. So if I did at one time keep a journal, I would put it in, like, say, my math homework book. It looks like a math book. And no one opens that to read that. And they're just mad looking for a diary. You know, like, why are people so curious? What do they want to do with the information? So, like, yeah, I put nothing in writing and I get everything in writing, if that makes sense. Not signing that, I don't know what that means. I need time. Yeah, exactly right. But I also was a really good talker. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm not using this against you at all. But as a really good talker, we would deliberately get ourselves into trouble because I could talk our way out of it. And I would drive adults nuts because I had a sense of logic. And even I heard one of my parents complain to the other parent that they think I should be a lawyer one day because they can't stand trying to talk to me. They want to send the other one to talk to me. Loopholes. I am what Tishy Adam would call a legal. You know those personality types? Now, I'm not legal evil. I am not. I am legal neutral. Um, but I enjoy chaos. I love the idea of Loki because, you know, in ancient times, there were no TVs. Someone had to mix things up to make it interesting, right? I know, exactly right. So you can see my thinking as a young child. I already had certain things figured out. I will let you know. I would say one of my challenges as a VTuber, honestly, was how do I set a line without losing people, without sending them away? Like, I understand that there's people that might have an off day and they're off their meds or blah, 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 or maybe they're Tourette's, like legitimately and all that. But although your fingers, one question. But the reason you guys have heard me go hard on someone recently is because I have been trolled by a particular set of people that I actually know where they're from and what they're doing, and it's wrong. And VTubers should have their, you know, their identity, their persona respected. And yeah. But I will let you know, like, basically, my thing is let's all be kind. Like, the reason me and a whole bunch of people from my guild, all my friends that I know from, like, across multiple countries who play on WoW together, right? We've been together for 10 years or so. Like, we met as kids, and we're growing up and going through all life stuff together, and it's taking us away from the game a bit, but we're sort of in and out of it, and we're sort of talking on Facebook or Twitter, or we find each other on email if we don't know each other in person. Like, I've met so many of my guildies in person because I traveled Canada and the United States to meet them, and we've had like reunion parties, and we've met up in New York. We set up to met up in Florida, except COVID happened that year. Like, I've met whole groups of them, right? But I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm losing my train of thought. But I don't want to offend people, but I am, being born to a particular gender, will say that I don't want to hear misogynistic stuff. But I don't think that I spew hate towards anyone of any gender. I don't. That's not ever been me. So it's like that kind of, like, that's the kind of thing we know from public. Schools beat it down in your heads. Inclusivity. So we all kind of know the jargon, what's politically and impolitically correct. I did come down on the particular person about making inappropriate comments about my avatar's shape. I wanted to compete with the best ones out there. So when I made this character, basically it's based after my World of Warcraft main. Now, Nox, this one that I'm playing right now, let me try to give you a close-up of her. She's a Death Knight. So my original main is a blue-haired Death Knight. So you can see her, like they're usually in leather gear, metal boots, metal on their hands, like gauntlets and stuff. And I do have a set of gear that, with pauldrons and things that I can wear when I'm going into World of Warcraft. I just lately haven't been putting on all the armor. But originally, my original videos streaming, you can see the armor, like. But the thing is, in WoW, a lot of people, especially raiding, and especially if it's, I'm sorry, but if the guys that I know that have to look at, they're like, if I have to look at a butt, because usually we see our characters from the back, because we're seeing what they see, right? They would rather have a girl character than a guy character if they have to stare at a butt for 8 hours, because they know they're going to play WoW for a couple hours at a time. We used to sit down and raid for 2-3 hours twice a week, and then we had a PvP team for Saturdays, a 10-man team. Like, I used to do everything in this game, and that's what they used to tell me. But basically, they wear as skimpy as they can. And back when they invented the Death Knight, what I have to tell you is my character was so strong. They were the god level of the game. Lich King and Cataclysm were the best time for me as a Death Knight. We would go in a 10-man PvP team. I would take off all my clothes, all my armor, and I'd be running around in a red bikini, which we used to say was the Baywatch look. Baywatch was on TV back then, I think. And, yeah. And I would go grab the flag. And then my team would be running around me to protect me so no one could make me drop the flag. But they really couldn't, because the Death Knight was so strong. I could run and cast the Blizzard, so this Howling Blast, at the same time killing anything behind me. They've nerfed that from the game. But it was so amazing. I would stand there and I would dance. I would blow kisses. I would wave. I would do the chicken dance, flapping chicken. And it would drive them nuts. Everyone would be aiming to kill me if I came online. It was amazing. It was so much fun. Those years were so much fun in the game. And we would just win. We would just keep winning because I would keep getting that flag. The only other way I really loved PvP was as my gnome. I was a gnome, and I would take the shrink potion, and then you could go into stealth. As a rogue gnome in a shrink potion, you were always going to get that flag. And you just had to hope your team was around you. Once they figured out where you were when they could actually see you, to try to get the flag off you. And then, of course, I had the blueberry. So the blueberry would be taking he would draw the fire. So I was very successful as that little gnome was a great little PvPer. Affliction gnome. Yeah. So those were the good old days. But we're still in it. We're in and out, a lot of us. And those of us who, were pulled away because some people had babies, some people got married, some people went to jail. I'm not joking. I love them still, though. What's hard is when you know each other as kids and you know how innocent we were and what we hoped for our lives and what we didn't want happening in our lives, to know where it went. And for the ones in jail too, it's because they couldn't get the money, they couldn't find a job to pay child support. You're a kid having a kid and you can't get a good job. What terrible ways to go, mess your whole life. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, we had fun. Okay, I'm going to tell you that when I don't want to see an eel, there are eels all over this lake. So I don't know what's up with all that, but I do have to go for now. Thank you for letting me just spill my beans about all sorts of things today. I hope it kept you entertained and gives you a chance. But yeah, Copper, don't you worry. If something's out of line, I can't imagine what it would be, because you have been kind to me here and patient. So I really appreciate that. And Dr. Frederick, I'm assuming you're more closer to my age group, to be honest with you. But I'll never tell. I'll be 21 forever. No, but I'm 117 in my main. Venus Callida is 117, which is only a teenager when you think about the lives of an elf. That's only teen years there. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have seen you guys. I will be back later. I'm going to be gone for a couple of hours for an appointment. And I'm just trying to figure out which one of these. Oh, here we go. I'm going to be in here. Very close to the eels. And we do have things to hand in. Let me just say hi to whoever just came into the guild. Oh, they're not in the guild side. Okay, I don't know if you guys can read that. I go pretty fast. This guild used to have over 800 people in it. And since they started nerfing things like taking away the guild perk, have guild will travel, we kept losing people. And now that it's so easy to get things done by yourself, and wow, in here, I don't know about the regular WoW, but in here it's been a real squish for cutting through like butter on raids, and nobody's even waiting for each other anymore. They're just like running through, and half of us are just picking up loot. Because we run too slow, because we're playing. Copper, that's okay. If it's something I can turn into a joke, I will. And if it's something I just want to let slide, I'll just not acknowledge that I saw it. I'll play dumb. Unless it's, like, the only time I've gotten mad this year was recently. I think Doc Frederick actually witnessed it, but that's the first time I really went hard on someone. But it's because I knew who that was. And that they shouldn't have, that wasn't cool. What they were doing was rude. Yeah, so, but I don't think they're regular people. I've met hundreds of people in here, and there hasn't been a problem. Well, since you're going to be a gentleman, right, Dr. Frederick? We'll just say I'm 18 to 21, and how many times I've been that doesn't matter. But I am young at heart. I will always be young at heart. I will never give up finding new things in this world, trying to learn something new. Trying to learn computers was very hard for me. So for me to have made it this far, and thanks to the 8 and 10-year-olds who showed me what to do with Google Slides and Google Classrooms, man, I'm always going to look for something new. I'm going to always be involved with things with young and hard people. I'm always going to be a creative. I believe in keeping your mind going, because if you can keep your mind going, I think everything else will still run. You know, and the rest is battle scars. But, so Copper, as long as you refer to me as 18 to 21-year-old, we're all good. We're all happy in this world. but Venus is 117. She's a teenager in elf years. Interesting. So you need to be at least 21 to be legal to drink in all countries. So I aim for 21. Not that I encourage drinking alcohol, but drinking what you like that doesn't hurt you, I'm all for. So, which reminds me, I'm going to end our stream. You can hear my water bottle. Okay? And I'm going to drink to your health and mine. Everybody have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hydrate. Be a friend to your organs. Drink some water. Give them a little clean bath so they can relax. It'll help you overall. And I drink to your health and mine, everybody. Chin chin. Yes. All right. I've got to get going. Everyone have a wonderful day. Copper and Doc Frederick, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for your positive feedback. Thank you for being kind. It's okay. I've got crutches. We can resurrect any joke. All right. Thank you so much. And I will be back. I do have a schedule that's in my community tab on the YouTube side that will tell you when I'll do the official streams for our stuff here. With Twitch, I don't set a schedule. I just pop in and out. So because I'm here, probably later today I'll be on the Twitch side just because I need to keep that active. Within some days, they erase your stuff. So it's like, better do something. Say hi over there. Have a wonderful day. I will too. And I'll see you all next time. And when I come back, I always do these things in the real world, corporeal world, because I want to come back with new stories. I've always been a collector of stories. I've got lots to tell. And especially if you'd like to be a listener or just a spectator, that makes it an even better relationship. Since I'm always talking. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you all next time. This is Venus